Critical Mass, November 22nd, 2015. The Jets looked. It was terrible. It was a terrible game. And Ryan Fitzpatrick at the end played with a lot of umption, whatever you want to call, a lot of piss and vinegar. They got within a touchdown, but he's not the guy. He play, that's the problem. If you don't have a good quarterback, you're never going anywhere. I mean, Eli Manning may not be elite. Well, he's got two rings, so he's pretty damn elite. Because I don't actually, there's no Jet quarterback who even has. Oh yeah, Namath has one ring. We've only been to one Super Bowl, and yeah, and now they're talking about maybe they'll put Geno Smith in. Doesn't matter. That's a team they should beat. I mean, T.J. Yates, God bless, Carolina, got to root for Carolina guys, but Jesus Christ, he third string quarterback. He burned Revis. Revis got hit in the head. He was out. But Revis, I read somewhere that said Revis is still like playing great, even though he's been beaten a couple times a lot this year. He's playing a lot of man on man when a lot of guys aren't playing, and he's doing all this stuff. But he didn't look great. He looks like he's slowing down. He hasn't looked good, and that offense terrible. I mean, I just actually was reading finished the Saban book, which I'm glad I finished, and I may not have liked some of the things he did in the book or what I read about. He's a workaholic or whatever you want to call it, and that's his life, is a job. But the job, he's pretty freaking successful. 4 national championships, and they look like they might have a chance at a 5th this year. He's great record, makes a shitload of money. He's a success in that part of the life. And it's interesting after reading the book that they said what he enjoys is the process, is the coaching, whatever. The games, they said, it looks like he doesn't enjoy things. He enjoys things after reading the book, but he's more into the process he basically, his theory is that nothing exists except this moment, not the past, not the future. All you can worry about is what you're doing right now. And we as a society, I know you have to look at the big picture, but we're thinking about what happened or what's going to happen, and life passes us by. That's what, I feel like, we go out, we take pictures of events, we have to post the pictures, we're always on our phone, this and that. It's like, it's addictive now, When we didn't have phones, we didn't think about it. Now we have it, we think about God, we couldn't even imagine not having a phone right now. But yeah, it's like we can't sit still. We all have ADD. We're all like, eh. It's funny because I watched Turkey Hollow today, and I wanted to get this thought out. He used the word fugly in it, fucking ugly. And I was like, Lifetime, it was a Turkey Hollow, Jim Henson kids movie. They didn't have enough of the Muppets, but it was a cute movie. Did it have to be 2 hours, even with commercial, whatever? It was way too long. It could have been wrapped up. 60 minutes, we're done. 2 hours, no. Ludacris as the narrator, fantastic choice. But he said fugly, and I was like, I had to rewind it because I said, I think he said fugly. Yes, he did. So going back to that's what I got out of the Saban book, is that's the problem. Even when he plays golf, when he talks about the game, he says, what did he talk about the game? He talked about that they should just worry about take it in each play takes it an average of 7 seconds, that they should worry about 7-second increments. They have a break in between, then they go back and they worry, and that's all they can worry about. They can't think about before, after. You got to just be there for right there. Because I remember in grad school I'd read something. One guy said, nothing exists except this moment. And, wrote it down all over my books, but, it's very hard to do. It's very hard. It's very hard to really just be in the moment. And these phones and everything, social media, all that shit. No one's that important. Yeah, I do this every day. But hey, you can watch it or not. I just do it, because this is like a creative outlet for me. I was at a restaurant one time, and the guy had the microphone. If they would give me that day, all day where I can just have people come to tables all day. I was like, I'd do this job in a second. I would do that in a second. A ring announcer, please. And, play by play, the guy at the arena, I'd do that in a second. That'd be the coolest job in the world. So I want to get a podcast going, which I've been talking about for, I don't know, over a year and a half. And I am going to sit down and do it. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm going to just try it, see what happens, and go from there. So I like doing this. It's something, and it is. It's a job, but it's something you have to do. You do every day. It's like working out. It's not something you can do for 3 months and take 3 months off. You do it, you do it. Hey, today I was on my discs downstairs watching Turkey Hollow on my discs and get into my steps, because I felt I needed to get in my steps and get in a little exercise. Yeah, some people say 7 days is too much. You know what? I don't know. I just can't sit still. I don't want to sit still. I lost the weight that I wanted to lose. I got back to where I'm better than what I was the old Jonathan, how I always looked and always wanted, the way I felt best about myself. And now I'm eating plan and exercise and all that shit. And I said, you know what? We got to keep it this way. So that's all I got to say. Okay, peace out.